Are you ready to vibe? You're listening to Creepy Vibes Only. Hey, stop. So aggressive. I just want you guys to know, it's really important that you all know this. If you guys can all keep Steph in your thoughts and prayers. She went through something really intense this week.
I almost died.
She got chased by some turkeys. I think that Chase is even a liberal.
I got stalked. It was worse.
She was stalked by turkeys. And we don't mean weird men. We mean literal turkeys, because Steph lives in the middle of nowhere.
They're very dangerous.
Well, this is what happens when you live in the middle of nowhere.
So what happened?
What happened?
Is that I parked at my chiropractor's, and it's off a busy street, but then the back of it is just woods. So I parked, walked to the office, and then I just hear a little ooh, ooh.
Because that's what they sound like. They sound like ghosts.
On my left-hand side, and then I look, and there's 8 turkeys, and they're all eating something. I'm assuming their last victim.
Yeah, because turkeys do eat humans.
So that's why they didn't attack me then. So I just kept walking, and I was like, don't make eye contact, don't be scared, they can smell fear, don't run.
It is known that turkeys do smell fear. That is a common...
Turkeys are dangerous, okay?
Okay.
They are. I've seen... My sister and I have both seen someone get chased by a turkey on, a random road. So they're very vicious.
Apparently. They're just, the new Night
We
Stalker.
weren't together when we both saw that happen. Just 2 occurrences.
I'm glad you and JoJo have overcome these.
Yeah.
Just true trials.
But the stalking did not start there. So went into the office, managed to do that. Got cracked like a glow stick. It's very nice.
Cracked like a glow stick.
And then I leave feeling all good. And I turn, into the parking lot where I see my car, and there's fucking 15 of them surrounding my car.
Oh my god.
So I just stopped. I tried to press my little key function for my car to have it beep beep. It didn't really scare them. So I just stood there, kind of waited it out, didn't know what to do. I tried to put the alarm on my car, but that wouldn't work. I know, my car failed me.
Oh my god, who'd have thought?
So eventually they kind of moved so I could run to the passenger side of my car.
Okay.
And that's where I video called my mom to let her know that I was going to die. And
it is important that you call Syl in these moments.
So she knows I made my goodbyes. And something must have spooked them because they flew away. Which I didn't know they could fly. And they can fly very high.
It's fly into the sky.
I didn't know about that set of skills they had. So then once they flew away, I stupidly got out of the car before checking to see if they were hiding somewhere.
But if the murderer's outside the vehicle, you don't get outside the vehicle.
See, I didn't think about that. I just ran. So I got out of the vehicle, then I was like, fuck. What if he's on the other corner?
Miscalculated there, Steve. But
it was fine. I managed to ran to the driver's side, and I fucking booked it out of there.
Well, Steve, I'm so glad you've overcome this.
It was spooky.
Like so many other things you've overcome. Steph 1, turkey 0. Oh my god.
It's just the time when I had come home from, I think, school or work, and I parked in my driveway, and then I turned to open the car, and there's a bear right next to my car.
Yeah, that's the same situation. A fucking bear is way worse than turkeys.
Well, there's 15 of them. There was 1 bear.
I'd rather fight 15 turkeys than 1 bear. Any day of the week.
The bear was kind of cool. We both sat in our respective spots for, a few minutes.
They are lawless. Bears... Actually, I guess it would be a black bear, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But still, not ideal. It could still, super murder you.
Yeah, it did. It just stared at me.
Jesus.
Until it, moved a bit away so I could run to into the house.
You think you can outrun a bear?
I did.
It didn't chase you. I guarantee you could not outrun a bear.
Imagine it would chase me into the house.
Honestly, yeah. If it's you. I can see any sort of inconceivable things happening to you.
If anyone has any questions about how to survive wildlife, I am now an expert.
Please don't contact Steph for that. We take no liability for any bodily harm incurred by someone taking advice from Stephanie Nicole Bibblybub. Jesus Christ.
I've survived 2 animal attacks so far.
Oh my god, we're gonna get so litigated.
By whom?
I don't know.
Who would call
People
me?
are gonna be like, I did what Steph did, and I died.
Well, what I did was run. Run and hide. I mean, there's...
Steph doesn't need to fight.
No.
She's a runner, she's a track star. Oh my god.
So my advice is it's still pretty good. Just run and hide.
Oh my god.
So, yeah. That was my week. It's been great.
10 out of 10. Just doing great.
What happened in your week? Something keeping you up at night. That's my keeping.
Oh my
me
god,
up at
Excel. I
yeah.
literally spent the whole week working on like a single document, and it broke like 8 times.
Disgusting.
Yeah. I like was in my cubicle this morning, and my boss like literally walked in as I was like running around the floor looking to not steal, but like to reallocate a monitor not being used in my desk because I was having a tantrum, and I was like, hey, things are going great.
Can you hear him?
Yeah. Is Lewis snoring?
Lewis is snoring.
Lewis! Wow, so sleepy. Wow, you should see the sound wave on Audacity.
Yeah.
It was like
Whoa.
a big chonker. Lewis, so snoozy. Wow.
At least now I got you a screaming goat for your office, so you can...
Oh my god, I'm gonna show... Okay, I can't show you guys what stuff could... I'll take a picture.
We could, like, post a picture of it, could we? I don't know.
That did get picked up. Wow, that's a really weird sound wave. Steph got me a goat that makes that sound.
It's teeny tiny.
It's itty bitty.
And it goes on your desk.
And it goes...
So if ever you need to, just express to your coworkers how you're feeling.
I love my colleagues. I actually do. I have a sick team.
Yeah.
But yeah, it reminds me of that, like, mashup. Oh, hi, Lewis. You want to snoof? There you go. There's, like, a Taylor Swift mashup of her music video of, like, I Knew You Were Trouble. It's just screaming goats, and it makes me so happy. It's so good. Is that Lewis growling?
He just
Like,
kinda,
he grumbles.
Yeah.
He's a grumbly mumbly.
We woke him up. He's pissed off at us.
He's like, guys, seriously? I was streaming, and then someone started making goat sounds. Oh, what kind of operation you ladies are running.
Not a professional one,
Clearly.
obviously.
So, Excel keeps me up at night. What's keeping you up at night?
My near-death experience.
Oh my god. Okay.
I've actually been sleeping great. So I got myself a crystal and gemstone advent calendar.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been getting a bunch of different crystals and stuff. And it's been pretty nice and soothing.
Look at you, Spooky.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah. It's been fun aside from almost dying.
Well, I mean, who knows what would have happened if turkeys attacked? You might have gotten some feathers ruffled.
They were eating something beforehand, so that's probably
probably seeds or like someone's food.
They weren't hungry anymore.
It was a parking lot. Someone probably littered, and they were like, "Oh, a Big Mac lit,"
or a Big Matt,
like a man named Matt.
Yeah, this
Wow.
clever Emma.
It was so good. I love how pleased you are with yourself.
I'm very happy.
You guys can see it. Steph literally like tilted her head back, like. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Oh God. Okay, what are you bestowing upon us this week?
Yes. Well, actually, so this episode is going to be coming out 5 days before Christmas. It's Christmas.
I want my fact, Stephanie.
Well, it's coming. It's on.
Okay.
It's on theme.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
Jeez.
thematic.
Someone's sassy.
Wow.
So to celebrate Christmas, I have a Christmas tradition that is on a list that was called... I'll wait till Lewis has relocated.
He's climbing up onto the couch. He is settled.
Very nice. So I found this list on factinate.com.
Oh.
And the list is disturbing facts about bizarre Christmas traditions.
Wow, so nice.
Yeah. So, actually, I kind of like this one. So this one is in South Africa. So parents, to keep their kids from eating Santa's cookies, they tell them about the story of Danny. And Danny is a little boy who got caught eating Santa's cookies on Christmas Eve by his grandma. And she got very angry, so she murdered him.
Wow, what a reasonable response to a child eating cookies not intended for them.
So now Danny haunts all of the naughty children that won't stop eating Santa's cookies.
Wow. Danny? Maybe Danny should chill out.
Well, maybe Granny should chill out.
Maybe Danny should also chill out, and Granny should chill out. Maybe Granny and Danny should just
chill.
Yeah.
So that's a little story they tell kiddos to don't eat Santa's cookies. So Danny will haunt you.
Very on brand.
Yeah.
I say that as though, like, I'm not going to get into a story of punishing children.
Mine too.
Hide your kids.
So basically what we did for this episode, as it is soon will be Christmas, we are both talking about some Christmas figures, myths,
legends,
folklore.
Yeah, folklore. Mine's folklore legend, but I don't know.
Mine's kind of the same.
Lit.
Are we diving in?
Yeah, you go first, buddy.
Okay. So my story is about Hans Trapp, the Christmas Scarecrow.
Oh, I hate scarecrows. I'm excited for this.
This one has a little twist that you will be shocked that I covered the story.
Cannibalism! Yeah. I'm so excited!
So this Christmas folklore is from the areas in northeastern France called Alsace and the Rennes.
Yeah, near Germany.
Yeah. So the story is set in the 1400s. So the story is Mr. Hans Trapp was a powerful and don't make fun of my moving hands.
Steph likes to hold her hands and move them a lot because she's French, and she was holding her like little hands together as if like she was like waiting for a treat. So I started.
It helps me talk.
Miming. I know. When Steph talks, you know how like drag queens will like vogue to dance, or like any dancer. I guess voguing is like very. And Steph just does that in conversation. I just smacked my glasses. I deserved that. Anyways. Go on, Stephanie. Tell me about Hans Trapp.
So, set in the 1400s, so Hans Trapp was a powerful and merciless man, and he was feared by the people of Alsace. So, to grow his power, and he essentially was very evil, so he had made a deal with the devil. He sold his soul to him, and then the devil in turn gave him more power and fame.
As one does.
The Pope heard about his dealings with the devil.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, Pope.
He got in trouble.
Don't tell the Pope. Pope.
So Hans Trapp was excommunicated. And the excommunication led to him being banned from the area of Alsace. And in turn, he lost all of his money, lost all of his land. So he was forced to move to the mountains in Bavaria, where he made himself a new home in a cavern in the mountains. So obviously, he still has some evil desires within him, and
as one does,
being excommunicated and banned from. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, Stephanie!
It was my mom.
So popular. Oh, still
so
a queen.
Your gal. She says that Milo misses me.
Oh well, you know.
Poor baby boy.
Did she put his hoodie on?
She probably didn't.
So Steph's parents don't have power right now, and they have Milo, obviously, and Steph was like, put his hoodie on.
He's gonna be cold.
They have a fireplace. He's a dog. Dogs are wonderful. I love mine. He'll be fine. He'll lie by the fire and be like, wow.
Beagles get chilly.
They have a fireplace.
But still a little jacket. He's got a little PJ. He's got some hoodies. I also got him a bathrobe. You know what? Like, when I give him a bath, I just wrap him in his bathrobe when he, like, is done with my shit of, like, trying to dry him. And that's it. We don't fight.
What a weird relationship you have with your dog.
He doesn't. He wears his bathrobe and then he just dries himself like that.
So this guy sold his soul to the devil. Very great.
Yes. And we're back. So he was sent back to. So he made a home in the mountains in Bavaria. Still super upset about being excommunicated and lost all of his power, his land, and all of that. So he still had some like evil desires festering into him.
As one does, yeah.
And that developed into a desire to taste human flesh.
Nice.
So he devised a plan, and he decided that he was going to. The easiest target was going to be children, especially unsuspected children that were kind of just on their own.
Aww.
So he disguised himself as a scarecrow. So he took some hay, stuffed them in his collar and his everywhere, and he would hang out by some lonely roads and kind of like just stand as a scarecrow until like a child would pass, and he would just grab them.
Aww.
And murder them.
That's like the movie Jeepers Creepers, except it's like an actual demon in Jeepers Creepers. Although this guy kind of is too at this point.
He did sell his soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So one day he managed to capture a child, and he killed them. So then he brought him back to his cavern. And as he cooked him and was about to take his first bite, God was tired of his shit and struck him with a lightning bolt, killing him instantly.
Nice.
So
that's what I want to hear.
By God killing him, Handstrap was then sentenced to wander the earth without cause for eternity. So, to make up for his evil doings, he decided to redeem himself to God. And doing so, he did so by partnering up with St. Nicholas.
Okay.
So they became a duo.
Besties.
So St. Nicholas would give gifts to the virtuous kids, whereas Handstrap, he threatened to hunt, punish, and eat the naughty kids to, in turn, convince them to become virtuous unlike him.
Jesus.
So that is the story of the Christmas Scarecrow. Now, interesting little tidbit about this is that the legend is actually based on a real person.
Oh, good.
So it's based on Hans von Troff, who was a knight who lived from 1450 to 1503. He oversaw 2 castles in the Palatine region, so France and Germany.
Yeah.
And essentially he got into an argument with the local abbot. Is that how you pronounce that?
What, sorry?
Abbot?
Abbot? Yeah.
Okay. So he got into an argument with the local abbot, who would not give him the land that he wanted. So he decided to build a dam to cut off the water supply to the local town, Weissenberg.
Yeah. That's so petty.
Yeah, so he built a dam, cut off the water supply. The abbot obviously complained.
Yeah.
So Van Troff tore down the dam, which and then flooded the town, killing its economy.
Well, shit.
So the abbot complained to the Pope. In 1941, the Pope excommunicated the knight, Von Troff. And he essentially, he was asked to go to Rome to explain his behavior, or he would be excommunicated, and he did not go.
Was he like, I'm a petty bitch?
So he got excommunicated, and basically kind of lost everything at that point. And then he died in, I don't remember, 1503. He died in 1503, and from his story, so his general image, the story of what he'd done, so the excommunication, all that, blah, 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 built this legend that people now use as this Christmas Scarecrow.
Well, I don't like scarecrows,
no.
But that was a good story.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
To know, he did not eat people, as far as we know.
Well, he ate that child. The fake one.
The Christmas Scarecrow.
Yeah, we don't know about Petty Buddy.
But not the real guy.
Yeah. Who knows, though? I guess we'll never know.
No one is there to confirm or deny.
Jesus.
So yeah, that's a fun Christmas story.
I hope you're ready.
No,
I'm going to tell you about the greatest of all time. The literal goat. It's your boy, Krampus. Pew, 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 pew. I love Krampus. Okay, there is a line in the Wikipedia article about Krampus, which is like, since 2013, the character has become better known globally, having been portrayed in Hollywood horror films. Almost unknown before this time. Unknown before 2013? Are you kidding me? King Krampus? Not known.
No.
Almost unknown. A literal legend of Eastern Europe, specifically the Alpinist areas, including Germany. Mm-hmm. Almost unknown. Get off my dick, Wikipedia.
So when I was doing the research on this guy and Christmas people, I found this handy chart of the good Christmas people and then the bad Christmas people. And it's just to me it's so strange that there's so many of them.
Oh yeah, there's some bad boys.
But then everyone when you think Christmas, they're like, oh my god, it's so much fun.
Jolly old St.
Nicholas.
Some people,
but
meanwhile, fucking Krampus is out here beating kids with birch rods. Fuck you, Hans. I see.
Very funny to me.
Yeah. Come here, Beta. Smack, smack, smack.
Let us know who is, since no one knows about him.
Okay, it's your boy.
Educate us.
Okay, so Krampus. What you gotta know about Krampus is if Stephanie was St. Nicholas and was
Which, of course I am.
Obviously.
Because I'm
in any sort of, if we were to do a play about Christmas, Stephanie beats St. Nicholas, she's generous and chill. I am the Krampus to her. So Lewis and Milo, mm-hmm. for example. Mm-hmm. Lewis is a sweet angel, baby Milo's a shit.
Oh, for sure.
You know what? We love them. They're our foils. Yeah. I'm a bit of a shit. Lewis is great. You're lovely. Milo's a shit. It balances out. Stephanie, as St. Nicholas, would bestow gifts onto Lewis, saying, what a good boy you have been this year.
Just like the goat I bought you today.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Whereas I would get a birch rod and I would smack Milo on the butt. Fucking be good. So, most, Christmas duos, mm-hmm. good cop, bad cop, Krampus is super bad cop.
Yeah.
I mean, he's there to smack you.
I didn't know that he, paired up with... I thought he was, his enemy.
No, they're besties.
Okay, so just this guy in Hans Trap.
Yeah.
Very cool. Just more intense.
So, what's fun, though, because... I mean, the whole, Christmas holidays are weird to begin with. But he and St. Nicholas, they don't go on the 25th. They go on the 5th of December. Okay. And St. Nicholas gives kids, oranges and dried fruit and while it's chocolate. He gives them, a charcuterie board.
Okay.
Kind of.
Nice.
Little gifties. And, literally, bad kids just literally get beat up by Krampus with his birch rods.
Do they get beat up in hopes that they get better by the 25th?
No, they just get punished.
Okay.
Fuck around and find out is basically the Krampus thing. So he's it's a scare tactic.
Okay.
I love that even to this day, and apparently it's actually Pre-Christian, Krampus. Which and people would literally dress up as Krampus and be you gonna fuck around, I'm gonna beat you with this birch rod.
I mean, but does it isn't it the Christian have flagellation?
Flagellation?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's kind of on theme.
I don't know. Self-flagellation? I don't know. I'm not religious.
If it gets Christianity.
You would know more than I would.
Why would I? I got kicked out.
You got excommunicated?
No, we weren't being nice in church, so we weren't allowed to go anymore.
That's the best!
I just remember last time we were all there as a family, we weren't listening, and we just never went again.
That is the most on-brand thing I've ever heard for you guys. Not that you'd be bad, just that you'd be doing your own thing, and they'd be you guys aren't listening, and you guys would just be gossiping. Especially you and Syl, probably just
No, she actually is a believer.
I'm not doubting that, but I do see her I see her talking during a sermon.
No, it was us the kiddos.
Oh.
So it was my cousins and all of that. It's the last time I remember being in church.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Well, Syl, I take it back. I just see her having fun, and I think she does.
She really, like, I don't know, I wouldn't say she really likes church because she doesn't really go anymore, but
Yeah.
I think she enjoyed it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do what you like. I just like playing The Sims. That's what I do. Jesus. But yeah, Krampus is old as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, so he is this, like... Sorry, I, like, got distracted, like, looking at this picture of him. So Krampus is a big boy.
Yeah.
He's, like, super tall. Literally, if you, like, took a goat and a man and made them, like, one thing, it'd be Krampus. Like, he's pretty, like, devil-like.
Yeah.
So he's got, like, the cloven hooves thing, which we all hate, apparently. Mm-hmm. He's usually, like, a darker fur, so usually, like, brown or black. And he has, like, huge, long goat horns coming out of his head.
Okay.
Super long tongue, which lolls out like a dog, which is kind of gross. It's like, tongue out all day.
Yeah. And
he has fangs, which you would think would, like, cut the long tongue, but apparently he knows how to, like, deal.
He adapted.
Yeah. He carries chains, and apparently it's, like, a Christian symbol, so it symbolizes him binding the devil.
Okay.
Or the binding of the devil by the Christian church. And he likes to thrash his chains around. And I love, like, so my favorite part about all this is, like, people will fucking dress up as this to, like, scare kids. Imagine, like, little you and little Jovi in Germany as little German kids, and this, like, guy comes out and he's like, listen to your motto! And he's, like, thrashing fucking chains around. And he's got, like, his birch rod, and he's like, I'll beat the shit out of you if you aren't good! Like, so great! Sometimes, though, he actually, instead of having a birch rod, he'll have, like, a bushel of birch branches, and he'll smack you with those instead. Or he'll have a whip. Which is great.
Why not? Like, variety.
In my favorite variation, he actually has a sack. Because Santa has a sack.
Yeah.
So Santa, from his sack, will give you gifts. Uh-huh. And that's really fun. Krampus takes you, puts you in a sack, and brings you to hell. Also very fun. It's
a slight
so fun. So, in some parts of Europe, there's something called the Feast of St. Nicholas.
Okay.
And that takes place on December 6th. So, as I mentioned to you, on the 5th, he and St. Nick would, like, go around, and Nick would be like, here's some treats, eat, be merry. That night's actually called Krampusnacht, and that's when he is having his fun. So he's fucking around, visiting homes, visiting businesses, putting you in a sack, fucking off with
businesses? Like, he's...
apparently, he, like, really...
This is not just for children? This is for everyone?
Apparently. No, it's mostly for kids, but, like, I don't know, sometimes kids are involved in business, apparently. Listen, this is what it says about Krampusnacht.
Sure, I'll stop questioning.
As you should. And, like, the variation of, like, the North American Santa Claus, because, like, Santa Claus gives you coal, if you're bad, with our traditions, if you're a child and you believe in that crap. St. Nicholas doesn't even fuck with you if you're a bad kid. He doesn't even think about you. He's just like, good kids only, bad kids don't get my attention.
Okay. You
get no acknowledgement. You just get put in that sack, or you can get the shit beat out of you. That's it. You, like, St. Nicholas, you are nothing to him. You're just all Krampuses. It is Krampusnacht. It's, like, extremely great. What's also fun is that in some Austrian markets, they actually now have, like, Krampus events for, like, just, like, tourists. And he's more, like, funny than mean. So maybe that's a good way of, like, slowly easing your kids into the Krampus tradition.
But, like, why would you? Like,
why wouldn't you?
I just have such a hard time reconciling the whole, like, happy... go-lucky, fun time that Christmas is, and the fun image to, like, all of these, like, dark traditions.
Oh. Well, you could do the Croatian thing. So, in some parts of Croatia, they also have Krampus. Because Krampus is really just, like, taking the world by storm. He's a phenomenon. And he was not only known after 2013. I'm so mad about that. So, I guess in part of that tradition, so he looks pretty similar, and he wears his cloth sack around his waist, and he has chains around his neck, ankles, and wrists. So they have a tradition when a kid gets a gift from St. Nicholas, they're also given a golden branch, and that represents, like, their good deeds of the year. But if the kid's bad, Krampus actually takes all their gifts and leaves a silver branch. He's like, fuck you and your gifts are mine.
Demoted.
But at least they don't get the shit beat out of them and then brought to hell.
Yeah, that is nicer.
So, like, Croatia, great beaches, less terrible Krampus.
Yeah.
Win-win.
That's
really
all I know about Croatia. But okay.
They have great beaches. I haven't been there, but I really want to go. But yeah, so that's Krampus. He's like short and sweet, but he's iconic and really like.
Is he that iconic though? He's only been known for like 8 years.
If you don't respect Krampus, Krampus actually goes way back. I should have mentioned that. He goes back to like hundreds of years. At least to the 1700s. I can't remember anything past that, but I assume older. Because, yeah, he's pre-Christianity. I literally said that.
Did you?
I did.
I don't recall.
Oh my god. Anyways, Krampus is great. Krampus is a king. Krampus beats you up and puts you in a sack. I don't know what more you need this holiday season. Like, gingerbread houses? No. Weak. Get lit with Krampus.
Krampus or Scarecrow?
Yeah, no. Scarecrow out, Krampus in. Real kings only. It's so chaotic. I love it. It's like, it's just so fucking wild.
It is. I just cannot imagine being like a parent and being like, you better act up or Krampus gonna get you. Like, to me, that's just strange.
When my last dog before Lewis died, my friend took me to see the Krampus movie to cheer me up. Steph is like so confused. It worked. I now love Krampus.
Someone said help. Help.
Help. They brought me Popeyes and took me to see the Krampus movie. It was great. What else do you need in life?
Well, whenever Lewis, the cease.
Don't even talk about that. He will never.
I will. No, for sure not. Him and Milo are immortal. I will not bring you to a scary movie to make you feel better.
I don't know why you would not. That's all I want in life.
I could, like, drop you off at the theater, and I'll wait for you outside.
Wow. I see how it is.
I'll go get snacks in the meantime. They'll be ready for you in the car.
It's not the same. I need to experience someone else being afraid, because I'm not afraid. I just need the, like, Schadenfreude, which is also a German word, which is, like, the enjoyment of someone else's misery. I need to enjoy your misery to feel better. Says a lot about me.
This is a great holiday episode.
This is really festive.
Very festive and easy breezy.
Using Audacity for the first time, which means we don't have to, like, awkwardly stop halfway through the episode.
I feel like no one noticed that.
Anyways.
Yeah, we're trying some new software.
It's great.
Seeing how that works out for us.
Yeah.
Because someone tried to sabotage my last episode. Well, no,
I literally did not. I literally did not.
Sure.
Oh my god, Steph is the most dramatic.
It's just very convenient that it ended the second I started my story.
I thought the good stuff was done. My favorite Steph moment of recent memory, aka last week, so there's a giveaway, and it's like the more people you tag, the more entries you get. I tag a bunch of people, including Stephanie, and Stephanie's like, how dare you?
You're only supposed to tag me. What happens if you win? Who are you going to bring out of the 20 of us that you tagged?
No, none of you now. I just go by myself twice.
You can't. You gotta bring someone with you that day.
Oh my god, I'll bring my dad.
He doesn't want to go.
You don't know that.
I'll talk to John.
Okay.
I'll tell him. We have a point to make. And she's got to choose out of the 20 of us that she tagged.
I'm actually going to bring Frida, the real brains behind this operation.
We need to talk about her.
Frida, if you're listening, you are a queen.
Which we know she is, because every time we make a mistake, she's like, hi guys.
Frida's getting us through this podcast.
You fucked up again.
But, like, very nicely, because Frida's a queen.
Yeah, she's like, it's great, though. But maybe you want to fix that.
Yeah, we are technologically incompetent.
If we could pay you for your work and service, we would. But
we would. But we have no money.
We can't.
We don't make money off this. But literally, thank you, Frida, because
Yes.
we would not catch half our mistakes without you, and
Yeah.
we think you're an icon.
Yeah.
And I miss
Yeah.
traveling with you. Yeah. Anyways, guys,
Happy holidays.
happy holidays.
Be safe.
Leave some birch out for Krampus.
Don't eat Santa's cookies. You'll get haunted.
And don't go near scarecrows.
No.
Because apparently they'll eat you.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Scarecrows are out of season, so if you see some,
That's a problem.
just walk away.
And if you're looking for, like, good, like, 90s/early 2000s cinema, watch Jeepers Creepers.
Or don't.
Justin Long is in it.
Also remember, turkeys smell fear, so just
Oh my
remain
God.
calm.
Literally the only person more scared of turkeys than fucking bears.
I'm scared of birds. I'm sorry, but I am. I don't like them. I don't trust them.
I mean, I wouldn't either, but I wouldn't panic.
Well, you can't, because if you panic, they'll attack you. They smell fear. I'm really enjoying this.
Apparently. Anyways, Duff and her vastly devolved dinosaurs. And I wish you a very happy whatever.
Have fun, be safe, enjoy the people that you choose.
Celebrate what you love.
Yeah.
Celebrate Krampus. That's all I ask for you.
Or don't.
Send me your favorite Krampus quotes.
Okay.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Creepy Vibes Only. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Creepy Vibes Only Podcast. And you can send us an email at cvopodcast@gmail.com. Remember to subscribe wherever you listen, download our episodes, and please leave us a review, ideally a really nice one. Thanks for vibing and keeping it creepy with us. We will see you next week. Bye!